For 6 years, a billionaire's daughter never spoke a single word until the maid did something no one expected. This story will leave you speechless. Before we get into it, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. We share powerful stories that keep you hooked till the very end, and you don't want to miss them. Mr. Williams was one of the wealthiest men in the city. His empire stretched across oil, real estate, and technology. He had everything: mansions, luxury cars, private jets, everything, except peace in his heart. The reason? His only daughter, Isabella. Isabella was 6 years old, beautiful, with long golden curls and bright blue eyes. But since the day she was born, she had never spoken a single word. Doctors from around the world had been flown in. Specialists, speech therapists, even miracle healers. But nothing worked. Isabella remained silent. The mansion was always filled with nannies and expensive caregivers, but none could reach the little girl. She would just sit quietly in her room, holding her stuffed bear, staring out of the window. One day, a new maid was hired. Her name was Grace. She was a black woman in her 40s, humble, gentle, and full of wisdom. Unlike the other maids who treated their job as a duty, Grace had a warm way with children. The billionaire's wife doubted her at first. How could a simple maid succeed where top doctors had failed? But they needed extra help, so Grace stayed. From her very first day, Grace noticed something. Isabella avoided everyone else, but whenever Grace entered the room, Isabella's eyes softened as if she felt safe. Grace didn't pressure her. She didn't try to force conversations. She simply sat with her, humming old lullabies from her childhood, telling soft stories while folding clothes or brushing the girl's hair. Weeks passed, and Isabella slowly began to follow Grace around the house. She would tug on her dress when she wanted attention. She would smile faintly whenever Grace sang. Still, not a word came from her lips. Then came the night everything changed. A thunderstorm raged outside. Lightning cracked across the sky, and the sound of thunder shook the mansion. Isabella sat on her bed, clutching her teddy bear tightly, her eyes wide with fear. The billionaire couple rushed to comfort her, but she pushed them away, trembling. That's when Grace walked in. She gently picked up the little girl, held her close, and whispered, "Don't be afraid, child. You're safe with me." Then Grace did something unusual. She began to sing an old African lullaby, soft, soothing, filled with warmth. Isabella's tiny hands clutched her tighter, and for the first time in 6 years, she spoke. Her small voice broke the silence. "Mama." The room froze. The billionaire and his wife gasped, tears streaming down their faces. Isabella's first word had come in Grace's arms. From that night, Isabella spoke more and more, but only with Grace by her side. Slowly, her voice grew stronger, and her laughter filled the mansion for the first time in years. Mr. Williams was stunned. All the money he had spent, all the doctors he had hired, none could do what Grace had done with patience, love, and simple care. He realized something money could never buy: true connection. One evening, at the dinner table, Isabella sat between her parents and Grace. She turned to her father and said clearly, "Daddy, don't send her away. She's my friend." The billionaire looked at Grace with gratitude in his eyes and said, "From today, you are not just a maid, you are family." And from that moment, their lives were never the same again. Now, let me ask you, do you believe Isabella spoke because of the maid's love and patience? Or was it simply fate? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful stories that touch the heart and keep you thinking long after they end.